Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Rama, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about the best ways of making money in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, there's a lot of channels out there that'll give you like 5 different methods. There's channels out there that'll give you one method. I'm going to do it in between. I'm going to give you 2 different personal money-making methods that I use. One of which is the best in the game, and I don't think there's really any arguments that can dispute this. And the other making method is going to be a very simple one. It's not going to be the best, but it's definitely not the worst. It's a fun way to make money, it doesn't get boring, and because of that, I highly recommend anybody that is in that grind of just, I don't want to grind the Cayo Perico heist again, to follow the second method. So we're going to start off simple and break into the first method for today's video. And it's as simple as it gets. It's the Cayo Perico heist. You see, there's a lot of people that are deluded into the belief that the Cayo Perico heist is now a bad way of making money in Grand Theft Auto Online. I've actually seen comments saying this, oh, the heist has been nerfed and it's not good anymore. That is wrong. And if you believe that, it's just incorrect. I'm not saying an opinion here. The Cayo Perico heist is still the quickest way of making money in the game. And we're not even talking about the replay glitch here. Let's say that I have just finished the first heist, right? Let's say I'm over here and I've registered as a boss and whatever. So I've set up my Cayo Perico heist, okay? So there you go, $100,000 spent. So at this point, I've done all the setups, blah, blah, blah. I make my $1 million from this heist. This is where my method becomes very important, because normally other YouTubers, TGG's method would say, go over to your agency, start up the Dr. Dre VIP method. Yeah, that's not mine. See, what we're going to do is go to online, and we're going to go to swap character. Now, I've talked about this in the past, and the way it works is when you swap your character, you just literally want to choose an alt account. If you don't have one, make one. It's very easy. It only takes about probably 10 minutes to get fully set up. So as you can see, I've got my main character, and then I've got Poobder, which is my second character. Both of these are able to be played on the same game and everything like that. So there we go. Now I'm loading into Grand Theft Auto Online with my second character. Now here's the really special thing about your second character. All the money that you put into your bank account is shared between characters. So what that means is you can run a criminal enterprise on your second account, and you can put all the money you've earned on that account into your bank, and it will go to your main account. So you can probably understand where I'm going. You see, we're currently loading in to my second Kosatka, and just like we did the main heist, now we can hop over to the Cayo Perico heist on my second account and do it again. So, in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how fast you are personally able to do these heists, you can earn an absolutely insane amount of money. After leaving my Kosatka very quickly so Pavel could message me that I could start up the heist again, all I have to do is go over to the planning board and look at this. $100,000, I can start up this heist as well. So I have 2 Cayo Perico heists currently active that I can earn millions of dollars on and bank it both into my main account. The funny part is that's literally it. That's all you need to do, and you'll already be making around $2 million on average every hour. And it gets even better. Because the alt account method isn't just for the Cayo Perico heist, you can do this for any business you want. So let's say you've done your 2 Cayo Perico heists, and now you're waiting for the cooldown on both of them. Well, don't worry. You can own the agency, and then you can do the agency back-to-back as well. You do it on your main account, and then you start up the Dr. Dre VIP missions on your secondary account. I should also mention passive businesses work as well. So if you purchase special cargo sourcing from Lupe, it's always going to, no matter what, give you the crates after 48 minutes, whether you've closed the game or not. What that means is that you can literally order the crates on your main account, swap to your secondary account, do the Cayo Perico heist, order them on your secondary account, and then when you hop back on your main account, they'll be delivered, and then the next time you hop back on your secondary account, they will also be delivered. So it's just a really easy way to make millions. If you do every method properly, just with 2 Cayo Perico heists back-to-back and special cargo crates with large warehouses, you can make around 2.5 million an hour. And there's really not much else I need to say about this method. It is incredibly easy, it works great, and yeah, it's by far the best money-making method in Grand Theft Auto Online. Yes, I hear ya. The Cayo Perico heist is super boring, and every single YouTuber says to spam it over and over and over, and it's not fun anymore. I completely understand that. I've probably done the Cayo Perico heist 500, maybe more times at this point, yes, it is boring. That is completely understandable. So, let's talk about the second way of making money, the fun method. First of all, you want to make your way over to whatever warehouses you own, whether they're small, medium, or large, and purchase your special cargo sources. This is very easy to do. Just run up to your associate, pay $7,500, and congratulations, a crate is on the way. Just do this to how many warehouses you own. I own 5 large, so I make my way to 5 separate large warehouses, and I get the payment for all of those 48 minutes later. That's the first step. Step number 2 is equally as easy. Head over to your arcade or your terabyte and order your passive supplies. Call Mutt on the phone. Order his passive supplies as well. Make sure that your gun running supplies are coming in. Make sure your nightclub popularity is up. If it's not, as I've talked about in the past, it's very, very easy to just rebook a DJ a couple times, which will increase your popularity. So that's a couple things you can do to get your nightclub popularity up. I wouldn't recommend to do motorcycle club products, but if you're a firm believer in them, make sure to stock that. You can do all of your passive income at your arcade. So make sure to do that. Make sure to purchase all of your stuff there. Then you want to make your way over to the agency, and this is where the major money making is going to start taking place. Now you might think that I'm going to say start up the VIP mission, but personally, nah, I think the VIP mission for Dr. Dre is actually more boring than the Cayo Perico heist. Not only does it take longer to do, but the cutscenes are absolutely painful, and I just can't stand them anymore. Now the actual method that we're going to be doing here is payphone hits paired with agency contracts. I'm pretty confident that a lot of you watching today's video, even if you own the agency, do not have the maximum income when it comes to passive. And getting that maximum passive income is absolutely huge to making money with the agency. You can see I have $40,000 in my wall safe. I don't even have the maximum income. I think I've got like 83 contracts completed or something around there, when in reality I need to finish another 120. So if we make our way over to the computer, we can see I have liquidized assets, asset protection, and gang termination. Now these will pay a decent amount. I think the more you do, the more they usually pay, up to like $50,000, $60,000 a pop, which is all right. The nice thing is, not only are you getting $50,000, $60,000, but every 5 you complete is giving you an additional $200 of passive income every 48 minutes. Yes, $200 isn't a lot, but once you complete 200 contracts, that's going to stack to $20,000. That's actually pretty good. And it means that you're going to be making some decent passive income while you're also earning pretty good money. If it's only taking you, let's say, 5 minutes on average to do one of these security contracts, and you do have to wait a cooldown. So after you've completed the one, you'll be like, okay, well, what do I do now? I've got like a 2-3 minute cooldown. Well, don't worry, I've got you covered. You see, in the latest update for Grand Theft Auto Online, Rockstar changed how payphone hits work. So, if we call Franklin on the phone, we can request a payphone hit. And previously, it was like a 48-minute cooldown before you could request a payphone hit once again after you've completed it. But Rockstar just recently changed it to a 10-minute cooldown. So all you need to do is 1 payphone hit, 1 security contract. 1 payphone hit, 1 security contract. It is very easy to do, and it is going to net you just a basically unlimited source of money. In 10 minutes, you can make about $100,000 when you pair both of these together, which means you can earn upwards of $600,000 to $700,000 an hour just from doing security contracts paired with payphone hits inside of your agency. If you combine that with the passive income you're making, and you combine that with everything else that you've got running in the background, you're probably going to be earning upwards of $1.1 to $1.2 million an hour. And unlike doing the same thing over and over, you can choose different contracts, and you can actually have a little bit of fun. And the best part is you don't need to do security contracts. The reason I suggested that for the agency is because it's also stacking up your passive income. But you can also make your way over to special vehicle cargo, and you can do sources there and sell the vehicles, and you'll make similar income. Heck, you can probably do air freight cargo or auto shop contracts, and you'll make a decent amount if you just pair these background processes with payphone hits and everything. So it's a way funner way of making money, because you can kind of splice it up and think of what you think is fun. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you agree or disagree, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!